99.9% of people that talk bad about you will always deny it. You might be moving in silence, but your friend, your partner, or whoever it is that you confide in do not want to move in silence. Then do it, sis. Just zip it. Hi, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you've seen this, God just says thank you for clicking on this video. On this channel, we are here to heal, inspire, and motivate ourselves to be the best version that we can possibly be. In today's video, I'll be talking about the power of moving in zip, 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 zip. The power of moving in silence. Yes, it is important to move in silence. Moving in silence protects your energy, especially in this era of technology and social media where we all feel the urge and need to put our businesses out there. In fact, a lot of people are doing it, so it now looks like a normal thing, and all of the bad energy and bad vibes that comes with people in your business is not good. Moving in silence gives you control of who has access to you, who has your time, what you share, and to whom you share these informations with, and when to share. So let's get right into the 5 tips that can help us move in silence. The first point is learning to not always defend yourself. Trust me, this is the hardest because I'm guilty of that. You say more than you should when you defend yourself, because in trying to defend yourself, you start giving detailed information just to prove a point. For example, your friends are, oh, I've not been able to reach you. I came to your office, they said you're not around and all of that. And you'll be like, oh, I went to Aso Rock, and they'll be like, that's the lie. Where did you go to? Or you just didn't come to work. I'm serious. I went to Aso Rock. And in trying to defend yourself, you would start explaining, giving details of why you went to Aso Rock. You probably went there because you were offered a better job opportunity, you went for an interview, or you were pursuing this contract to maybe supply them something, and then they called you to, to bid your contract, and you don't want anybody to know this plan has been on the ground. But because you're trying to defend yourself, you'll be like, seriously, I went there. And they'll be like, okay, why did you go to Asobila? Not like you're one, anything politics and all of that. So, and you're not working there. Why? And then because you're trying to defend and prove that you truly went to Asobila, you're already opening your mouth and saying, oh, I went there. There's this job I've been pursuing. They called me for an interview. And to prove a point, you need evidence. And when you provide evidence, you're already putting yourself out there. So if I just say, okay, that's not true, or people are doubting, you'll be like, okay, no problem. And they'll be like, no problem, really? No problem now, just leave it. If you don't believe it, forget about it. Also, you make yourself too accessible when you're trying to defend yourself. Seriously, especially those of us that go to our status, our stories to vent or rant about something that someone did, and you're trying to defend yourself, and you go and post this, post that. Trust me, someone can come and chat you. What's going on? Are you okay? I saw your story. I saw your status. Are you all right? And because you are just in that sober moment, you just start saying, oh, I'm not all right. I'm having issues with my boyfriend. That's why I posted that. I'm having issues with this girl. And maybe you guys are mutual friends. And before you know, you start saying everything that's going on. And just when you get yourself, you just start regretting. And you're like, oh, God, I didn't have to say that much. I didn't have to share. But if you didn't put that on your status or on your story because you're trying to like defend yourself, nobody will be in your business. So if you look at it, you are the one that invited them to ask, and then you just have to answer. So learn not to defend yourself. Seriously, I know it's really hard, but don't do it, sis. Just zip it. Announce things only when they are done. Keep your plans to yourself. A study conducted revealed that when you share your plans, ideas too prematurely, your body releases endorphins that makes you feel satisfied and happy. And by feeling that way, you put little or no energy in trying to bring that plan to reality. For example, all the congratulations and accolades you get from people, oh, that's a brilliant idea. Congratulations, that's amazing. makes you feel satisfied, that you no longer see the need to be on your toes to, get things done. But when you delay gratification, you are more active and on your toes to get things done. Keep your plans to yourself to avoid unnecessary criticism, discouragement, jealousy, and verdicts on whether you should go ahead or not. When you share your plan, they might not actually have the intentions to discourage you. But for example, you have a business plan and then you're sharing, you want to open a laundry store where you make do laundries for people, and then you start sharing to a friend or someone, and the person will be like, oh, are you sure you want to go ahead, especially in that's your environment? Fuel is expensive and you don't always have light, so how can you make profit? And then you, on the other hand, you start, reasoning these things, discouragement settling in. And remember, you've not even done anything, it's just a plan, so it's very easy for this statement to discourage you. But when you've already gotten a shop, you've already bought your washing machine, bought some equipment that you need, the ironing, your generator, and all of those stuff, and then you share, even if someone says something like that, you already have paid, you can't get your refund, you've bought all the things that you need. So you only have the options of trying to prove them wrong that you can actually do this. You do not always need people opinion, because whether we like it or not, we know ourselves better. We know the things that we are capable of and the things that we are not capable of. This could also bring bad vibes, negative vibes around you, because sometimes people feel insecure and they feel threatened by your goals, by your dreams, by these plans that you have. They start asking themselves questions like, why is this not happening to me? Why am I not the one being called for an interview? Why am I not the one not getting a job outside the country? Or why am I not the one planning this business? Why am I not the one? Why is it you? Do you understand? Trust me, some of those things might not come to pass, because bad energy, bad vibes, sometimes they kill plans, they kill dreams, they just kill it. And not everyone knows how to navigate that spirit of jealousy and, caution themselves. So do not share your plans prematurely. And if you must share, it should be to a certain people that you already vetted. The next point is listen more and talk less. When you listen more and talk less, you're able to think and process these thoughts, this information, and you have time to filter what to say and what not to say. But when you talk more and listen less, there's a probability for you to say something stupid, something that does not make sense, and even say things that you're not supposed to say, something that you do not have intentions of saying. But because you are just so quick to talk without thinking, without processing, without listening, and be able to filter what should come out of your mouth and what should not come out of your mouth, you just end up opening your mouth, wow, and saying a lot of things that you, my sister, would end up saying. So there's a reason we have two ears and one mouth, so we can listen more and talk less. Listening more and talking less also creates imaginary boundaries, because when people know that, okay, you're this kind of person that you talk less, the chances of someone walking up to you to ask you something stupid, or asking you a personal question or something that makes you feel uncomfortable, is low. The next point is learn to be a fool at times. You don't always have to be the smartest in the room. Sometimes allowing others to show their smartness, at least what smartness is to them, gives you an edge. It gives you the opportunity to rate their IQ and see how the reason you're able to know, oh, what you should, the kind of things you should say to this person and the kind of things you shouldn't say to them. For example, someone tells you that, okay, this is your friend, this is what she said about you, this, and this, that. Don't just go and meet that person, because 99.9% of people that talk bad about you will always deny it. And when they deny it and you be like, I know, you're trying to play smart that, oh, I know, I have evidence, they showed me screenshot, this. And before you know, you guys will quarrel. Not every friendship has to end with quarrel. Sometimes just sit on that information and observe. Remember, this person is not aware that you know this. So they'll keep doing what they are doing. They will keep, you might even try to set a trap, tell them something you've never told anyone, and when you hear it, you just know that it's from them. Any kind of trap, it depends on the scenario. Not every bridge needs to be burnt. You don't have to fight with everybody that's breaks your heart or do something crazy, you just have to change a direction, and then you are able to know that, okay, this person, I can confide in this person, but I can confide in this person. This is who I can tell something, this is who I cannot tell something. Because you might be moving in silence, but your friend, your partner, or whoever it is that you confide in do not want to move in silence. Okay, the next point is you owe nobody an explanation, especially inappropriate, rude, and uncomfortable questions. Those times when people ask us questions, we just feel the need to respond because it's just awkward when you don't respond. But then they ask you awkward questions, uncomfortable questions, and sometimes stupid questions. For example, someone asks you, why do you always travel? Ask them back, why do you always stay at home? Yes, ask them back, why do you always stay at home? Oh, you can just say it's none of your business, or you can just simply say I don't know, or I do not want to share. Yes, it depends on how these questions come. Or maybe you're into business and someone will be like, how much do you make monthly? They're not even asking you, does this business pay? I hope you're making profit. They ask you direct. They want to know exactly how much do you make monthly from your business. And you be like, how much do they pay you in your workplace? If they are working, or if they have a business too, ask them back, how much do they, you know, they now, I mean, that's when they realize that this question is personal and it's not something I should be asking someone. It's something that someone tells me when they want to, if they are comfortable with telling that to me. If it's your boss, please, if your boss asks you, why did you come late? Why did you do this? Why did you travel? Please explain yourself to your boss, because he is paying you and it is a different scenario. And finally, if you love this video and you're enjoying what you're hearing, do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That's the best way that you can support me and my channel, so the YouTube algorithm can push it out for many other people to see when they notice that there's engagement in the comment section and so many people are liking and subscribing. So please and please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel.